May I jump in here for a sec? Because the anecdote you brought up of wanting to change government policy and inspire the world to have a Mars program, if you will, whether it's popular uprising or space programs at the government level, I think it's a fascinating anecdote because in a sense what you were saying is I as an individual want to start a entity, business or otherwise, that will catalyze change even beyond the company level or the industry level. And I see a parallel in other initiatives you've taken on in that if you look at the goal of Tesla under your leadership, it is to usher the transition to all vehicles being electric, not just the cars that currently are produced by Tesla. And with Powerwall and Solar City, arguably the description is one of ushering in a wholesale shift to renewable energy. Many of the solutions required wouldn't be provided by the companies you're starting. And so as I deal in entrepreneurship as a venture capitalist every day, we see this incredible scope of ambition here that is breathtaking. Like change the world, what Steve Jobs and others talk about in a company, maybe shifting an industry, but we're talking about shifting like the entire zeitgeist of the world in a sense, and maybe eventually other worlds. So my question is, do you start always in your mind with that as like where's the starting point? Is it, okay, I see this arc of a story, like the Mars example or renewable energy, and then do you pull back to where's the best product to get it unstuck? Like, why isn't this happening? And like, if I solve that problem, then it unlocks value. Like, how does that happen in your mind?
Sure. So, I mean, I should say, like, when we started SpaceX and Tesla, I mean, I really thought the probability of success was very low. I mean, it wasn't like I think, oh, we'll definitely be successful. I thought we'd be like maybe 10% likely.
Well,
yeah. And we came very close to both companies not succeeding in 2008. You know, we'd had 3 failures of the SpaceX rocket. So we were 0 for 3. We had the crazy financial recession, like the Great Recession. The Tesla financing round had fallen apart because like it's pretty hard to raise money for a startup car company if GM and Chrysler are going bankrupt. Like people,
it's partly for the upside.
yeah, that was a tricky one. You know, unfortunately, at the end of 2008, the 4th launch, that was the last launch we had money for, worked for SpaceX, and then we closed the Tesla financing round, as you know, Christmas Eve 2008. Last hour of the last day that it was possible.
Yeah, and thanks to you. For those who don't know, it's the most extraordinary act of entrepreneurial zeal and commitment I've ever seen, where Elon personally saved Tesla in those hours, like when no one else would write a check. He spoke for it all, and that flipped the mentality from fear to greed, and everyone joined the bandwagon, and everything changed from, you know, divoting into the ground to success. But you were willing to go like net negative personally of his entire net worth, and it's a remarkable story.
Well, thanks for supporting, by the way. That was much appreciated.
Yeah, we were happy to fall right behind in line, but it was all him.